In my parents' office, where he sat every day in his chair, read the paper, to read the paper and drink coffee, you can see a visual representation of those things. There's, of course, books of all shapes, comic books, novels, histories. There are his clocks, grandfather clocks, his bird feeders outside where he could see the birds, his lava lamp that harkened back to his days as a priest and a hippie, and most importantly, pictures of the people in his life that he loved. There are also quotes on the wall. He would read something he liked, write it down on a piece of scratch paper, and tape it to the wall. Most of the quotes were jokes or something unique, a comic strip. They'd appear on the side of the refrigerator, next to his bedside, by his shaving kit. And my dad is a philosopher. He loved philosophy. He remained a student of philosophy his entire life, and a teacher / preacher to my brother and I about it a lot. There are two quotes that are on his wall that I think do a fairly good job of summing up my father's way of life and the way he lived. And other people have talked about this today. And I think he saw these two quotes together because they follow the same theme. The first is from J.D. Salinger, one of his favorite authors, out of a book called Raise High, The Roof Beam Carpenters, and Seymour, an Introduction. Excellent book. And the second is one from his favorite philosopher, Alan Watts, who he studied with in San Francisco after leaving the priesthood. The first quote from Salinger goes like this: "All we do our whole lives is go from one little piece of holy ground to the next." And the second is the whole point of life is this moment. This moment. My dad did his best to live this moment, to live his life the way he wanted to, and with the people he loved. I choose to live this moment with love. The love of my father, my mother, and all my family and friends. I can hear my father's voice sharing his love with all of you for being here and having all of us in your thoughts. He would be very, very grateful. There are two things I'd like to leave you here with today. The first is to cherish the memories and the love that you have with everyone around you. To lead with love, as my father did. The second is when you're at home and you're with your family and you happen to make bolognese sauce, is to put barbecue sauce on it. It actually tastes pretty good. Thank you all. I love you, Dad. Go in peace.